everybody. Welcome back to the Youth Making Changes podcast. We are so happy to be back. It's been a while.
It's been so long, y'all. Like, so long. But we are back better than ever. Got different topics. We got different guests. So you're going to see a different change over here. I'm not going to lie.
Yes.
But today we have my special guest, Flora. And we're going to talk about a topic that I feel like everybody has been going through. I feel like everybody has been going through a different period of change. So today's topic is, why is change hard?
Yes, very good topic. We will have definitely different portions in this podcast episode. Change is just really something that everybody experiences in many different ways. So we're just going to talk about that. And I think this is going to be actually a really powerful episode, and we'll get a lot out today. So can't wait for you guys to see this on your screens at home.
Like,
we're gonna
share,
jump right in.
comment,
Yes.
everything. We love the support, guys. So the first topic of why is change hard is friendships. Because I feel like lately people have been outgrowing people, friends-wise. I know I have.
Same.
And it's not a bad thing. It can be tough. It can be very tough because it's like, that's your friend. You have memories with your friend. You have a bond with your friend. So, but sometimes you outgrow them and you trying to figure out like what's going on. But sometimes you could just straight outgrow people. Like, it can happen instantly. It don't even happen. You know what I'm saying? Or it just build up.
Yeah.
But that's tough.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I agree. I think when it comes to friends and outgrowing people, that's definitely a big change. I feel like even like from elementary school till now, like being an adult, we definitely outgrow people. Like I feel like at least everybody has outgrown one person when it comes to friends. Like it doesn't have to be like a big fallout or very major, but it can kind of feel like a mourning, like when you know, like, okay, I've changed and you've changed and we won't really be on the same path anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it feel like a breakup.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you on a breakup?
Yeah.
Have you on getting older and changing relationships, whether they're like serious, what kind of relationships they are. I think it always dials back to when you're younger, you love for you. You love what you love in a person. And getting grown sometimes looks like, now I have to love you for you and what that looks like. And sometimes that might look like us not talking every day, or it might look like us talking more. It's just really difficult to navigate that when you get older.
Yeah. It really is, because it's confusing. It can be very confusing, but I feel like if you have that gut in your stomach or something's in the back of your head, because it's been times I've been very naive because I love my friends to death. I'm just an outgoing person, you know what I'm saying? I be trying to see like the good in everybody. That's just how I am.
Yeah.
But you be straight naive. You know it's there. But it's like, okay, maybe they can change. But you don't see no change. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't see it.
You get the same result.
You get the same result over and over. And then that get mentally draining.
Yeah, seriously.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's been times I've been straight naive. I'm not going to lie. But when you get to that point, you got to be like, okay, you got to self-realize, like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like, the way this is going, or the way this friendship is going, and the path that you see, is you gotta really step back, because that can really affect you in different forms and different ways.
Seriously, friendship love is very, very strong. Like
it is.
It's just like relationship love. Like you can, like your friends could do stuff and they can end up in terrible situations, and you just being friends, who knows, you could end up in that same situation just because you love them that much. Like it really is a strong love. Like it really is.
Yeah.
No, literally, I literally tell my friend all the time, it's like sometimes when I make choices not just for me, but I make it for my support system too. And so if I'm doing something, I gotta think like, okay, I'm driving my car over this speed bump really fast. I should know that I'm gonna have to call my mom and tell her that I gotta have her come fix this flat tire because I got a flat, so I'm not gonna do that. Sometimes being a good friend means taking care of you even when you can't necessarily see what's best for you in that moment.
Right.
Yes.
I realize you can't save everybody.
Okay.
Hello.
You cannot save everybody. Save yourself first. Like you can't be a therapist for everybody. You gotta work on yourself first, because when you absorb all of that sometimes and you're not dealing with your own stuff that you got going on, man, you a straight explode.
Hello.
Sometimes God be trying to give you something too, and like you be having the wrong people around you, and He's like, I'll give it to you, but I'll give it to you under the condition that you're receiving it and it'll just be for you, and you don't know how predatory people are around you because you enjoy the time you spend. It's so it's so 4K for you that you really couldn't imagine somebody else having negative or sometimes predatory, or sometimes they don't even know it's implicit. It's something that they're doing that they don't even know that they're doing, and they taking from you. And sometimes God would be like, I'll give you what you need, but after you get from around this person.
And then it all falls into
straight
place.
blocking your blessing. You don't even know. Like you don't even know for real.
Very powerful.
Even like relationships. Woo, child.
Oh God.
Ay.
Yeah, seriously.
That right there.
Deep breath. Seriously. Jeez.
Relationships, man.
Where do we start with that?
Where do we start? I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a big avenue.
Yeah.
It is. Depending on the situations and
changing relationships too. It's tough. And sometimes, especially at this age, we young, so the best parts of love change over time. What you need to buy. At first, it used to just be like, I just need somebody to call and text throughout the day, somebody to send these photos to when I look all cute and dressed up. It used to be the real small things. Now it's kind of like, when I cry, I need you to comfort me. I don't want to ask you for a hug. I don't want to ask you for communication. And it changes the level of what we ask for, both men and women, no matter who you are. There's a step up, and some people are not at the place where they're ready to make that step
at all.
And you be having to throw people away you wouldn't have never thought. Ooh, you're hurting, you can't figure out why.
Never.
What? And then it's like, what be killing me is when like they be trying to gaslight you. They try to gaslight you. They trying to fight for it. You're like, nah, this person really loves me. Like, they fighting for me. They saying all types of stuff.
Right.
But you just have to realize and break it down. Like, hold up. If you keep doing the same thing over and over, literally, there's no change.
Yeah.
I love my mom, but I yelled at my mom before. So is love enough in a relationship? I think that's the question we're getting at here. It's like, when we get older, love is like, you like me, and I like that you like me. And that's cool. That's cool. But like, when we cross that territory where we real comfortable with the people that we love, and we start getting deep in that thing, it get nasty, it get murky, and the changes and trying to move throughout that, I be needing help with that myself.
Yeah. No, seriously. Because love is just a different type of drug. Right. It's a different type of drug.
I love being in love.
I love being in love. You feel me? Like, I love it.
Feels so good.
It's just it's scary.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really scary for real.
Yeah. People don't think about how much love actually comes with. Like, it's all the stuff you have to do to make sure it's pure, make sure it stays that way, and that nobody's gonna come in between that or destroy that. Like, it has to take work on both sides equally. Like, it changes over time, though. Some people fall out of it, and it's crazy.
That's a scary thing.
Yeah, people do fall out of it every day. Like, some people don't even be knowing why. But
they don't be knowing why, and I feel like our generation be so over people so quick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on
the
now.
older generation, they dealt with a lot of stuff we not gonna deal with. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm
not going for it.
I'm not going for it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Like,
I'm not
double
going for it.
family on me.
Yeah.
No, for real, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But I feel like we move on so quick.
Yeah.
And that could be dangerous. I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like sometimes even the small stuff, we be over it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a buck right now.
Okay.
If I'm with a guy and I see they crack when they get out the car,
Come on.
Come on. I can't do it. I can't do it.
That's the last time I'm gonna see you.
It's the come on, like, I'm dead.
Tell that truth and shame the devil, because don't you ever get out of my with your rag out. Don't you ever?
Yeah, we don't do those.
Don't let me ask you.
We don't want to see those. No.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. At all. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It be the small stuff. We really be over so quick.
Yeah, and it's like, come on, like, you didn't even give Guy a chance. Like, come on.
We did it.
Come on.
The first impression is everything.
Yeah, like, who knows if you actually would have been walking down the aisle with that man.
Now
he slipped up one time. Slipped up one time, though.
Nah. Nah, we just
one time is crazy.
Look, okay, I get it.
Time.
One time is enough. And that's where we just go a whole different.
Gotta get out.
No, really though, you should own that. As a man.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you should have that. That's simple. Absolutely.
Then they be killing when they're trying to slide out. With they butt out first.
So we talk about when relationships don't work and like what that looks like and how we have that. But what does it look like when a relationship with two people that's grown together? What does that look like if we know?
Ooh. I actually am watching a relationship right now with two people I know, and it's very healthy. Nice. Like, it's to the point that I get tips from them. Okay. Like, lately I've been getting tips from them because it's really healthy. I'm not gonna lie, it's really healthy. I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah. And I never actually seen a relationship this healthy. Like, they talk about stuff. They talk about the most uncomfortable conversations. And I realized that you have to do that.
Yes.
You have
vulnerability.
Yes.
Heavy on vulnerability.
Literally.
It's very important.
And when you talk about the most awkward stuff, you get that out the way, you get so much more comfortable.
Because vulnerability is that, girl. I'm not gonna hold you. I just learned this in my own life. I feel like I enjoy the spaces that I come in more when I'm ready to just like let go of the thing. I feel like, but with us, we work so hard as women to have an exterior that usually the first thing in a woman's mind when she walks into a room is something about herself. And when I'm willing to just share what my initial thoughts are, today I'm not feeling the prettiest, or today I'm just kind of, and with the partner, with people in general, that's when you really get to enjoy the most out of life, because you know that that's you enjoying it. That's not you having a good time because they told you this was a good time. Right. You're actually here, present. Being present in the space is to be vulnerable in the space, and that's a real big thing.
It is.
It is. So real.
Because that comes with so much trust. Yeah. Like.
A lot of trust. How do you trust people?
It's so hard. It's like, with me, I have a downfall because sometimes I trust people too easy.
Okay. Yeah, same.
You know what I'm saying? I trust people. Friendships, I trust people too easy.
Yeah, real.
But relationships, I feel like sometimes I don't trust people enough.
Yeah, it takes longer.
It takes a longer. You know what I'm saying?
And then usually some people usually show you why. Yeah, this is why I didn't trust you. Like, you know what I mean?
But that shows the importance of being friends with the person first. Yes, very important in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because once you see that friendship side of them, you know them more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not something you have to overthink about or second guess because you already know them as a person.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
it's very important.
Relationships is that's different.
That's a book long.
That's a book long
whole series podcast.
Like
whole series.
Yeah, whole series.
Seriously.
But family is probably one of the toughest ones.
It's my favorite one.
Yeah, out of the three.
It's
out of the three for sure. I would say family. Yeah.
Cause that's your family. You know what I'm saying? Who you don't wanna outgrow your family. You know who
but you will.
But you will.
You will. Literally. You will. Absolutely.
You will.
You don't want to, but all people do.
That's the point.
Hello.
That's how it's supposed to go. Your mama, you supposed to be better than your mom. Your mom didn't put in all that work for you to be a carbon copy of herself. She was like, I'm gonna go a little bit harder so my child can have more choices to be more. And then what really is the tea is that when you become more, and the person who made you more, who fought so hard for you to have more, might be in their feelings or not be able to see the bigger picture of that moment and treating you weird because of it. When you're trying to do things to expand as an adult and now your parents are doing things that you feel are holding you back. When you know that deep down inside that's truly what they want for you. Right. So now you're having this kind of conflict between the person that you love most in the whole wide world because you're trying to be self-sufficient a lot of times for them. Right. I want to be self-sufficient so you can live your life and do your thing and not worry about me. And a lot of times parents have a hard time letting go of control and trusting in the things that they actually taught you that you actually going to do what they told you to do. It's real hard. Right. It's the worst one.
It's the worst one, for real.
It is
the worst one.
It is the worst one because it happens so naturally. Like, that's your people's. You know what I'm saying? Then it's your people's. Yeah. It's like, but it really happens. Like, I'm literally going through the stage. I don't talk to, all my people's. I don't. But it's like that love is there.
Yes, of course. Right.
The love is there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you text me, you know what I'm saying? I'm there. But it's like, as in like a, you know how like a black family would be close when we was younger? Yeah. And it's
like that close-knit feel. It's just not there.
It's not the same. But it need to be. Because when I realized, like, when my cousin came from out of town, I realized that me and her literally go through the same thing. You know what I'm saying? We talk, we act. We got a lot of similarities than I thought. Right, you know what I'm saying? but we click with the mental part. You know what I'm saying? Because we realize that some of the stuff we both going through the same. Like, man, cause we gotta keep it more contact for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
That's real.
That's no, it's real because it be silent battles. People really don't know what they're going through.
And you one good conversation away from knowing somebody for real. And I try to keep that. That's a good one right there.
Yeah, nice it is.
Yeah.
One conversation can change a lot. Like,
seriously. Can change a lot.
It really can, yeah.
It could straight save a person. You don't even know.
Because when I see my siblings, I don't even ask. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. When I see them, I don't even be like, oh, you good? I immediately on his head. Like, trying to play rough around, laugh, joke. Because that's how I show my love is by laughing and joking. But at the same time, I think they might feel better supported by me if I checked on them in a more serious way or try to share more of my personal life. Because the sky could be falling. Rent could be due, car note could be due. Okay, no food in the fridge, and I'll still be over there joking and kikiing. Like everything is cool because that's my nature.
Real.
Right.
But I think, to have deeper and meaningful connections with our siblings and our family members is really important.
Yes, love that. So real.
It really is. Just change overall, though. Change could feel like you going through straight hell. I'm serious. It feels like you
it's like trials and tribulations.
It's literally trials and tribulations. And sometimes you feel like you're not ready for it, but
it's
you
scary,
don't have to be.
But you have to go through it.
You have to go through it.
Yeah.
Going through it is the toughest part. That is probably the toughest part. But you got to make sure you have whoever around you is good for you.
Yes,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
very important.
You
Discernment.
Come on. Discernment is so real.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I'm actually glad that God gave me, a gift of discernment. Because, baby.
Thank you.
That is so real for real.
Yes.
Because when you somebody with a lot, this is the thing that I really feel like is going to hit here. When you somebody with a lot, you don't see the things the same way as for other people. So you give and you give and you give and you give off the strength that I've had a surplus of this my whole life. Like me, I've driven to high school when I was my senior year in high school. I've had a car for a long time. So I would just go pick up and drop off anybody. Like, if you need a ride, here I was.
Period.
I just want to see you. I want to spend 10 minutes with you in between your different jobs. Give me a ride. I would pull up anytime.
Yeah.
And then discernment taught me, like, okay, maybe I need to understand who's really, there was times people like, well, I want to link with you. Well, I'm going to get an Uber to you. I never got to ask for a ride. I'm assuming I'm about to come get you. But immediately they're telling me I'm about to get an Uber. Those are the people where I'm like, okay, you don't really want me to overextend myself too much so I can continue to pour into your cup. Rather than people who are just like, you coming to get me, right?
Yeah.
Are you outside? Let me know when you outside.
Yeah.
It's immediate, That discernment is tough because, like I said, when God gives you a lot, it changes the whole way you see everything. You giving off the strength that I've seen it a million times. Even when I don't even have that much money, I know that I've had a surplus of money to the point where I'm gonna give you this 10 because I know I'm gonna see it again. You might not know when the next time you're gonna see a 10,
but
so I know. You feel me? So and sometimes just being unconditional for your friends is big. Yeah, for the people that we love.
Yeah, because that's a big one. Because overall, like especially mainly with friends, like some people will just be around you, but also jealous of you just based off of the type of person you are and what type of personality and aura you have around other people.
Like an inward
why people draw towards you and not them. Like they just don't like that, but they're also your friends. So it's like you never see that at first, and then out of nowhere it may come out. And it's like, whoa, like, what's this? Like, what's happening?
That's the biggest heartbreak.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, like, you're actually jealous of me and we're supposed to be friends. It's very scary.
It's very scary, but it's also a lesson that I'm glad that I've seen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though it hurt, thank you.
Yeah, very much thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. It hurt, but thank you. Now I could grow out of that. You know what I'm saying? I could focus on stuff that's way more important. You're not going to stress me out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's that weight off your shoulders. And when you realize when you let somebody go and it's a weight off your shoulders, that speaks volume.
Yeah, like when you let someone go and you already feel relieved, that's just like, whoa, like, okay. That's like, you were bringing me down. Like, actually, I feel happy now. Like, I feel like I can be back myself. Yes. Like, I'm actually,
because the love I give you is yours to keep. And I think when you constantly have that mindset where it's like, can't nobody do me dirty, babe.
Yeah.
Okay, you could have felt how you felt, but that's just because that's how you are. That's how you built. That's you.
Exactly.
But the love I gave you and the 1K treatment you got over here and the way I put you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all. That's you. That's all for you, and I'm not gonna take it back. I'm not in the mood to take it back.
Yeah.
All of it. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not one to be like, I did this, that for you. Like, I don't have to do that because you know exactly what it was.
Yeah, and you know you're not gonna find that no time soon. So
Exactly.
It's okay.
Yes,
It's
like,
your loss.
Yeah,
You
very much your loss. Yeah.
I feel it too. I feel hurt, but I know I get over it.
Okay.
I know I
A Yes. Okay.
But this is a good conversation.
Yes.
Great.
I love change overall. I think it's needed for
It's
character
needed.
development.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We all need it.
Like, even spiritually.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like people lately has been trying to find God more than ever.
A lot
because
of people,
how the world is
especially
right
our
now.
age, yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Our
really
age has
leaning
been-
into it
They're
now.
really leaning into it now. Even like we did a podcast of mental health. Our generation really wants to know more about mental health. You know what I'm saying? The older generation, they didn't really take it that much serious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we so serious about breaking generational curses and stuff. So I feel like our generation have a lot of good and bad things about it.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I really do. Like
we're going to make change.
We're going to make change.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yes, for sure.
So shout out to us.
Hey.
Okay, come on, Gen Z.
Come on, Gen Z. Hey.
But y'all, that was the end of this episode.
Hey.
And we thank y'all for watching it. Please like, comment, share. Also, we have more events coming up this summer.
Yes.
So I want y'all to stay tuned with with our Facebook and Instagram, TikTok.
Yes, all platforms.
All platforms.
Please.
All platforms. So stay tuned for more things to come. Shout out to my friend Flora.
Thank you so much for being
so
our guest.
much. So insightful. Thank you for joining us.
So many good quotes.
So
like I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, she
ate that."
Again.
But if you want to be a guest on our podcast, inbox us because we're gonna have a season where we're just gonna do entrepreneurs. If you want to come out here promote your business, hit us.
Yes,
right?
please.
Fill up this overflow our inbox and we're gonna get right back to you. We back and we are better than ever.
Yes, we love you guys.
We love y'all.
Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys very, very soon.
Bye.